Have you ever cried over a movie scene that wasn't even that sad? Or teared up in class when a teacher called on you? Or worse, cried in front of people and immediately thought, wow, I'm weak. Let me stop you right there, because what if I told you crying easily is actually linked to emotional intelligence, self-awareness, and even mental strength? Yeah, not weakness. And today, we're breaking down the psychology behind people who cry easily, why it happens, what it really means, and how to turn it into something powerful instead of something you're ashamed of. So if you've ever said, I just cry too much, this video's for you. Pause. Let's talk. Why crying gets such a bad reputation? Somewhere along the way, society decided that crying equals losing control, especially if you're a student, or a guy, or someone who's supposed to have it together. You're stressed from exams, burned out, running on 4 hours of sleep, and the moment your emotions spill out, boom, tears. And instantly, your brain goes, why am I like this? But here's the thing no one tells you. Crying isn't a breakdown, it's a release. Your body literally uses tears to regulate emotional overload. That's neuroscience, not opinion. So if you cry easily, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your system is sensitive. And sensitivity isn't a flaw, it's a signal. Hold that thought. The real psychology of people who cry easily. Let's break this down. People who cry easily usually have 3 psychological traits. Number 1, high emotional awareness. You don't just feel things, you notice them. That weird tension before a test. That quiet disappointment when you procrastinate again. That random wave of sadness at 2 a.m. when you're supposed to be sleeping. Your brain doesn't suppress emotions, it processes them. And processing emotions can trigger tears. Not because you're weak, but because you're tuned in. Number 2, strong empathy. You feel other people's emotions like they're yours. Your friend vents, and you feel heavy. You watch someone fail, and it hurts. You see kindness, and your eyes water. That's empathy. And empathy is the foundation of leadership, creativity, and connection. But nobody tells you that part. Number 3, emotional honesty. You don't fake being okay. When you're overwhelmed, your body reacts honestly. No mask. No emotional buffering. That's rare and uncomfortable, but powerful. Now here's where it gets interesting. Why crying easily can feel like a curse. Let's be real for a second. Crying easily can suck. You cry during presentations. You tear up during confrontations. You cry when you're frustrated with yourself for procrastinating again. And then you spiral. Why can't I be normal? Why do I care so much? Why can everyone else hold it together? Here's the truth most people miss. People who don't cry easily aren't necessarily stronger. They're often just numb or emotionally disconnected. They suppress instead of process, and that doesn't disappear. It shows up later as burnout, anxiety, or random breakdowns. So yeah, crying feels embarrassing, but suppressing everything? That's way more dangerous. Now let's flip the script. How to turn crying into strength. This is where we make this practical, because awareness without action doesn't change anything. Step 1. Stop fighting the tears. The more you resist crying, the stronger it comes back. Instead of thinking, I need to stop this, try, okay, this is information. Ask yourself, what am I overwhelmed by right now? School pressure? Fear of failure? Feeling behind in life? Name it. Tears lose power when emotions get language. Step 2. Create a safe release window. If you cry randomly, it's often because emotions have been building up all day. So give them an exit. Journal at night. Talk out loud when you're alone. Go on a walk without music and just think. 10 minutes, that's it. This reduces emotional pressure so tears don't explode at the worst times. Step 3. Reframe crying as recovery, not collapse. After you cry, notice this. You breathe deeper. Your chest feels lighter. Your mind clears. That's your nervous system resetting. Crying is emotional maintenance, just like sleep, just like rest days. You wouldn't call sleep weak, so don't call this weak either. The hidden strength nobody talks about. Here's the part I really want you to hear. People who cry easily often care deeply, reflect deeply, feel deeply. And yes, that means you get hurt more, but it also means you grow faster. Because growth requires honesty, and you're already honest with yourself, even when it hurts. Most people avoid that. You don't. That's not a flaw, that's raw potential. So let's recap. Crying easily doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're emotionally aware, empathetic, human. The goal isn't to cry less. The goal is to understand yourself better so emotions don't control you. You work with them. Tonight, try this. Spend 10 minutes asking yourself what you've been holding in. No phone, no distractions, just honesty. And if this video made you feel seen, like actually seen, hit like, subscribe, and comment, "I'm not weak" below. Because you're not. Let's level up together.